amazing world of ghosts.
Welcome back to Ghost Stories, where we shall dive deep into the subversive siddur of our contrarian clergy, Crucifixion edition. The first fully fleshed out song from the first full Ghost album. This album employs a somewhat medieval iconography, a world of intense religious presumption ruled by the Catholic dominion. The characters we encounter along the way are medieval and early modern depictions of evil, archetypes of evil if you will. Modern people do not necessarily view these things as being evil anymore, of course, but within a convicted religious worldview such as that of the 1400s, all of these characters are sinners. Ghost emerges from this world as a kind of anti-Christianity, an unholy spirit, gleeful at the prospect of employing Elizabeth Bathory, rewarding the satanic faith of the witch, and spreading the Ante-Nicene Creed. This album is a call to arms for all of the repressed dark forces of the pre-modern world. Con clavi con Dio is an obscure and opaque Italian phrase. Con means with, Dio means God, and clavi, a little bit more nuanced. Clavi would be an old-fashioned, outdated way of saying nail, with nails with God. So, there may be intentional uncertainty and multiple meanings here. Now, here is an interesting idea. There is a word conclave, which is a secret meeting within the Vatican in which the high-ranking bishops choose a new pope. This is fitting if we consider the papal aesthetics of Ghost. So perhaps this phrase which we chant during the chorus is being uttered by an unholy clergy, crowning Papa Emeritus I as the leader of the Ghost ministry. Starting from the lows of the bass, this song moves to astonishing heights of harmony, like the emergence of unity from chaos. This song employs triplets. For all of you who do not play music, this means that every beat contains 3 sub-beats, like this. It is interesting to consider that the beats can either be counted in 3s, 6s, or 12s. The number 3, of course, represents a trinity, and the number 6 is associated with Satan. So, aside from the energetic nature of this time signature, it could be considered to have a symbolic value, either presenting an unholy trinity or containing the number of the beast within its galloping beat. In the days of Opus Eponymous, the theme of Ghost was the idea of an anti-Christian satanic cult. Therefore, it is fitting that the first word of this first album is a cry out to Lucifer, the band announcing their presence. You know, I always thought that their first line was "Our congregation seeks infernal souls," but I just read the official lyric booklet and I found it is in fact "Our conjuration sings infernal psalms," which, to be fair, has a roughly similar effect. The band proclaiming that they are singing the unholy version of psalms, and the following line referring to the crucifixion of Jesus, perhaps claiming that they did it or they would have crucified him. The next verse refers to their task as being the creation of the Antichrist, who would be half Satan and half human. Of course, there is also the line "behind mask," referring to the band's anonymity at the time. You cannot imagine how mysterious it was back then. There were so many kinds of rumors as to who the real identities of Ghost were. Most of them involving prolific, famous people. Anyway, this idea of creating the son of Satan echoes through the first album, with the second album dealing with the son of Satan more as a living character. Then, of course, there is the middle 8, where the band announced that they, the unholy Ghost, are one of 3 of a second trinity, presumably associated with Satan and the Antichrist, and, as mentioned earlier, the unholy Ghost. So let us finally get into the chorus. Siamo conclavi, siamo con nostro Dio oscuro. Being in Italian, it is the most cryptic and mysterious part of the song. We are with nails. We are with our Dark Lord. Once again, the nails may be interpreted as a celebration of the crucifixion of Jesus, linking subversively back to the idea of searching for the son of Satan, now that the Son of God has become a martyr, being killed by Pontius Pilate on the cross. The reference to a Dark Lord is interesting because scuro does not necessarily mean dark as in evil, but more so as in obscured by shadows. It is like the cultish band is waiting for the emergence of the son of Satan from the shining night. A sudden and sinister start to the first Ghost album, and a summarization of the direction of the early years, way back before Ghost became the phenomenon we think of today. Subscribe to stick around for the next video. As you can see, I am upgrading all facets of the series for Season 2. Acolytes, until next time.